This is the Cholo News Report for Friday 20 October 2017. The United States Africa Command sends a team to Niger to investigate an October 4 ambush which killed 4 U.S. soldiers. The U.S. military is still searching for answers on what happened in Niger 2 weeks ago when 4 U.S. soldiers were killed during an ambush, apparently by a branch of ISIS. Now the Pentagon's Africa Command has sent a team to the African nation to conduct a review of the facts, according to 2 U.S. defense officials. Armed Services Committee Chairman Senator John McCain of Arizona told reporters this week that the Trump administration was not being forthcoming about what happened in Niger. 2 people are arrested and 5 people suffer minor injuries at the University of Florida during protests of Richard B. Spencer's speech at an event there. People react as white nationalist Richard Spencer, who popularized the term alt-right, speaks at the Curtis M. Phillips Center for the Performing Arts, October 19, 2017, in Gainesville, Florida. Spanish Prime Minister Mariano Rajoy warns Catalonian President Carles Puigdemont that the region's autonomy will be suspended if he fails to drop the Catalonian government's bid for secession by 1000 am Est. Spanish Prime Minister Mariano Rajoy set the deadline for Mr. Puigdemont to offer a definitive answer on the independence question, and called on him to act sensibly. Reports in Spanish and Catalan media suggest Mr. Puigdemont will move ahead with the independence bid if Madrid rejects his call for dialogue and suspends the autonomy of the wealthy northeastern region. On Wednesday, Barcelona football fans called for political negotiations, unveiling a huge banner reading "Dialogue, Respect, Sport" during a Champions League match against Olympiacos from Greece. Rajoy announces that he will begin the process of stripping Catalonia of its autonomy starting on October 21. This follows a letter Puigdemont wrote before the deadline, again asking for dialogue, and blaming Rajoy for escalating the crisis. Rajoy had wanted dialogue after reassurances that the independence bid was dropped. Spain is bent on stopping a secessionist movement by any means necessary, and made moves Thursday to crush a long-simmering independence bid from Catalan separatists. Photo by Chris Mbrthchety images the region is deeply divided between fervent secessionists and those, increasingly vocal, citizens who prefer to remain in Spain. New Zealand First Leader Winston Peters chooses to create a minority coalition with the Labour Party and form the 6th Labour government. The decision will come as a shock to National, which holds 2 more seats than the Labour Green Bloc and ends its hope of leading New Zealand for a 4th term. Ardern will be New Zealand's 3rd woman Prime Minister, after Jenny Shipley and Helen Clark. She will also be its 2nd youngest ever Prime Minister, after Edward Stafford, who was also aged 37 when he took office 161 years ago. The long-serving MP said his party would not have partnered with Labour if it did not believe in Jacinda Ardern's ability to be Prime Minister. Mr. Peters said they believed there was a high chance of an economic slowdown, and that capitalism needed to regain its human face.